Ohio. Gyor, the city of northwest Hungary, is located on a half of a way between Budapest and Vienna. The city stands in the place of confluence of the river Slaves to Moshony Danube. Administrative center to a media of Dyer-Maschensopern. The population minus 128,902 persons. 2014. Gyor, the sixth largest city of Hungary. The city is located approximately in 130 kilometers to the west from Budapest. Through the city there pass the railway and automobile Budapest-Vienna highways. Besides, Gyor is connected in the transport ways with Bratislava and the southern regions of Hungary. Time of a way by train to Budapest minus 1.52 hours. The settlement on the place of the city existed from an extreme antiquity. In the 5th century BB there was the Celtic settlement here. During the Roman period it turned into the strengthened city known under a name of Araban. The reduced option of Araban, robber the slave, gave a modern name of the city in the German and Slovak languages. Approximately till the 4th century the Roman fortress successfully reflected attacks of barbarians, however with decline of the empire was gradually thrown. In the 5th century, after the short period of domination of Slavs and Lombards, lands around Rob were won by Avars. After defeat of Avars by troops of Charles the Great at the beginning of the 9th century, Rob was controlled by the power of Franks in short time. 880–894. Great Moravia. In 900 after invasion to Danube of Hungarians, the Hungarian period of history of the city began. Hungarians restored half-ruined fortress in the mouth Slaves, soon around it the considerable city grew. At the time of Istvan Sviati the city became the episcopal residence and Gyor began to bear a name. In 1242 Gyor underwent attack of Mongols, and in 1271 the attack of the Czech army. During the Turkish invasion to Hungary in the 16th century the city in 1594 was for a short time occupied by Turks, however in 1598 passed under control of the Hungarian and Austrian armies. In 1683 the city endured again the Turkish siege which was raised after defeat of Turks in the Battle of Vienna. The 18th century became blossoming time for Gyor. In the city the set of churches and palaces, mainly in Baroque style, was constructed. In 1743 he received the status of the Free Royal City. At the beginning of the 19th century the city became the arena of battles during Napoleonic Wars. On June 14, 1809 the French army under Avigny Beaugarne's command inflicted at Gyor's walls defeat over the Austrian army under the leadership of the Archduke Johann. Fight became history as fight at Rob. After fight the French destroyed surf strengthenings of the city. In the years of World War II damage which, however, was much less heavy than the damage caused to Székesfehérvár and many other cities of Hungary was caused to historical buildings Gyor. After war the historic center of Gyor was completely restored. Population 2013 128,567. 2014 128,902. 2021 132,735. Economy. Since the 19th century Gyor was one of the largest industrial centers of Hungary. After World War II in the city, some more large enterprises were constructed. The rubber plant founded in 1896, which is releasing a good selection of machine building products, cars, automobile components, was the engine of city economy. In 1995 in Gyor, the automobile plant of Audi was constructed. Also in city economy, the large role is played by food, building and chemical industry. Sites. The historic center of Gyor represents well-remained monument of city planning of the 18th century. This set of beautiful churches, palaces and buildings can be an example of the Austrian Baroque. Distinctive feature of Gyorski architecture is a large number of the closed balconies of the most various form, because of what Gyor nicknamed the city of balconies. Cathedral. It is located on Hill Kapitalen, in the most ancient part of Gyor. The first cathedral on this place was constructed in the 11th century in Roman style, however was destroyed by Turks. The modern Baroque building is built at the beginning of the 18th century. The figure of the Archangel Michael with a sword is placed into the square to the south from cathedral. Episcopal Lock. It is located in the center of the former fortress on Hill Kapitalen. It is constructed in 1575, reconstructed in 1783. Church of Carmelites. There are slaves to the south from the Surf Hill ashore. It is constructed in 1725, to Church de l'Hortensie Chapel from Virgin Mary, esteemed by a statue is attached. Ensemble of Sachenia Square. Sachenia Square. The central square of the old city surrounded with magnificent Baroque buildings. The House of the Abbot. No. The House Vashtish. No. Building of the old town hall, a most remarkable church of Jesuits. 1641. And also the column standing in the center of the area with Virgin Mary statue. Sport. In the city, one of the strongest Hungarian soccer teams, FE Gyor Ito, is based. The former name of the Slavit. The team became the champion of the country 4 times. Last time in 2013. Also in the city, the handball is very popular. Both the men's and female handball Gyor teams take the leading positions in the country, repeatedly participated in the European Cups. Through Gyor there passes Sultan's Track, the tourist walking route which is beginning in Vienna and coming to an end in Istanbul. Passes through territories of Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, East Macedonia and Thrace, and Turkey. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.